I've worked with Ed in the area of higher education now for many years. He has been part of the Centenary College board for as long as he's been alive.
Ed and I are the same age, and I don't remember when I didn't know Ed Crawford. Our parents were friends, and his grandfather and mine were on the plane crash in Wallace Lake in 1954. So we've known each other all our lives.
I've been more involved with Ed by virtue of serving as a member of the Board of Trustees at Centenary College. And I can think of no trustee that has given more of himself over the years for the benefit of Centenary College than Ed Crawford.
And he's been on the ULS board, the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, for the last 10 years. That board oversees many of the schools in our area, Grambling and Northwestern and Louisiana Tech. And his representation has been really key to our schools in this region being able to achieve many of the things that they've been able to do.
He is probably the only person I know that I would describe as a Renaissance man. And that's a wonderful asset to our community.
Well, Ed's just an amazing guy. I don't know if I know anybody else that stays awake at night worrying about what he can do for somebody in the community with the least amount of people knowing anything about it. But Ed is doing things for people and organizations all the time, and I bet even his wife doesn't know all of them.
He puts his money where his mouth is, and he gives of his time.
In 2008, when the Standard & Poor's Index went down 57%, every not-for-profit institution in America that relied in any way on endowment spending was in trouble, and Centenary College was no different. And the way Ed navigated the board and the college through that situation with sensitivity and a smile on his face was amazing. I've never seen a leadership example any better.
For the last 4 years, Ed has run Citizens for a Better Caddo. It's a political action committee he started to help strengthen and improve Caddo Parish schools. And during that time, we've certainly seen Caddo schools improve through their graduation rates, through test scores, a variety of things. And it's hard to imagine anybody who's given more to education, both higher education and K-12 education.
If you ask most anybody in this room what Atco Investment does, they don't know.
They invest in not only businesses and ventures that they think will be profitable, obviously, but I think in the back of their minds is always the idea, is this something good for Shreveport and Bossier? I think that's a fundamental concept that they hold dear and that they act upon quite consistently and have done so for several generations.
Probably the most famous thing that Atco Investments has invested in is Rhino Coffee, and that's Ed's son Andrew. So he has 4 fine young men, and his wife is an amazing lady who raised those 4 fine boys.
Ed also is a patron of the arts, particularly the music community in Shreveport. And he is undoubtedly the most well-read friend that I have. I doubt that there are many college professors that are more well-read than Ed Crawford.
Well, they probably already know this, but whoever talked him into accepting this honor is a silver-tongued devil, because I guarantee you he hates it. And any other time the community has tried to thank him in any way, he's politely declined, and his exact words would be, "It's an honor of which I do not dream."
If you wanted to try to put it in a nutshell, I think Ed Crawford is a man of tremendous energy, integrity, and wisdom. He invests himself fully in those things that he's interested in and that he holds dear and that he thinks are important to the community.
He's willing to take a leadership role, but it's not essential. He's quietly behind the scenes trying to encourage good people to go into politics, to go into business. Whatever he can do to make this a better place is exactly what he wants to do.
Laura and Ed, this is a wonderful honor for your family. It's well deserved, and Ivy and I want to congratulate you sincerely. Way to go.
Well, Ed is just such a kind and unassuming person that goes about making this community a better place to live quietly. And I'm glad that he finally is willing to take some of the credit. There are a lot of people in this room who think he deserves it, and I think it's a real wise thing for the chamber to do, to honor a behind-the-scenes person who's given far more than he's ever gotten.